So we are doing October, November 23, paper number 21. October, November 23, paper number 21, question number 4, which is from errors and correction. What they want from us is they want us to prepare journal entries to correct the errors from 1 to 5. Are you with me?
Yes,
Yeah,
miss.
miss.
Can you read the question, please?
Asia is a trader. She prepared her trial balance at 31st October 2023. The credit side totaled to 273, more than the debit side. And
Wait, Fatima. What does this
Yeah.
mean? So when they prepared the trial balance, they had two columns, right?
yeah,
One was the debit and one was the credit.
yeah,
Credit was 273 more.
yeah.
Credit was 273 more than the debit.
Mm.
That means debit also needed a 273
Yes.
so that you could temporarily tally the trial balance.
Suspense.
Yeah. So suspense account has what balance? This is the first thing that you need to determine.
Debit.
Suspense account had a debit balance 273. Because the credit was more, so credit had something 273. But in order to temporarily close this, we had to place something on the debit side, and this something 273 is what? Suspense account. Are you with me?
Yeah.
Yes, miss.
So suspense account has what balance? A debit balance. So you start with on what date this was? This was there on August 31, 2023. You have the difference on trial balance. How much? 273. I hope Mahad you're with me.
Yeah.
Okay. Now whenever error sum is there, it is a monopoly sum, wrong reverse correct rectification. You always have to have this. Are you with me?
Yes, miss.
Yeah.
Come on, let's do that. Read the first adjustment, Mahad.
A credit purchase, $112 from Jacques, had been entered twice in the purchase journal.
Okay, what happened?
It's been entered twice.
What is the correct entry for purchases?
So we do one debit and one credit.
What is the correct entry for purchases?
Purchase is debit.
Purchases debit.
Jacques,
Credit.
credit.
What did you do?
We did purchases credit.
No, you've entered it twice.
Oh, we entered. Yeah.
So you did purchases debit, Jacques credit 2 times. 112 into 2 is how much?
Mm. 224.
Miss,
Hmm?
didn't this mean like it's written both in the debit and the credit column, Jacques?
Means?
They say the purchase has been entered twice.
So purchase has been entered twice in the purchase journal. So in the journal you record the full entry, right?
Okay, miss.
Instead
Miss,
of
which
recording
number is
once,
this?
listen to me, instead of recording once, what did you do? You recorded twice.
Yeah.
Now you will reverse this entry. So it comes Jacques debit 224 and purchases credit 224. Are you with me?
Yeah.
In rectification, you will add both of this. So Jacques is debit, Jacques is credit. One debit, one credit. You
So
will
we
write the
subtract.
difference. One debit, one credit. You will write the difference. But on which side? The side that is heavier.
Debit.
So it would be Jacques debit. How much? 112. Purchases credit 112. So basically what happened is you recorded this entry 2 times. So the rectification of this is just you reverse one entry. If you don't understand like that, you just do wrong, reverse, correct, rectification the way we did it. Are you all with me?
Yes, miss.
Yes.
Read the second one.
The wages account had been overcast by $300.
So for
We do not
undercast,
need this, right?
overcast, do we do this wrong, reverse, correct, rectification?
No, miss.
No.
Okay. Wages has what balance?
Debit.
Debit.
Overcast which side?
Credit.
Opposite.
No.
Opposite side. So credit.
Okay, so what will I do?
So wages will become
Wages
credit.
credit.
And
Suspense
sus-
debit.
Okay, very good. Go to the next one. Come on. Fatima, read.
Cash received 75 from Savannah. A trade receivable had only been entered in the cash book.
What is the
Partial
entry of receiving cash?
receiving cash is credit.
Give me the entry to receive cash.
Cash in. Savannah credit. Cash. Debit.
Cash debit, Savannah credit.
Oh, okay.
Cash is coming in. Cash coming in. Cash debit, Savannah credit. It had been entered in the cash book. So will you do anything with cash?
No.
What you forgot to enter?
Savannah.
Savannah. You forgot to write Savannah. This is error of partial omission.
Yes.
You
So
forgot to
suspense
write
debit.
Savannah. You forgot to write Savannah credit. So what will you do?
We'll do suspense debit. Savannah credit.
You forgot to write Savannah credit. So you will write Savannah credit. And suspense debit. Are you with me?
Yes, miss.
Are you with me?
Yes, miss.
Okay, fine. Next entry.
The total of the sales return journal for August 2023 of 198 had been credited to both sales return account and the purchase returns account.
Sales has what balance?
Credit.
Credit.
Sales return.
Debit.
Debit.
So the correct entry should be what?
Sales return debit.
This should be the correct entry. What did you do?
We wrote credit, sales return credit.
Had been
And-
credited to both.
Yeah, purchase returns credit, sales returns credit.
So we wrote sales return credit, purchase return credit, 198.
Miss, wait, can you explain this question again? So,
You had your total of the sales return, 198.
yeah.
So you have to do sales return debit, 198.
So we by mistakenly wrote it in the purchase return account as well.
We had, what did you do? You credit it
Credit.
to both sales
Yeah.
return account and purchase return account. You have credited to two accounts. You have credited to sales return account also, and you've credited to purchase returns account also.
Yeah.
Now what will you do?
Now
We'll do
reverse.
sales return debit, purchase return debit.
Sales return debit 198. Again over here debit 198.
You add.
Multiplication is a summation of the reverse and the correct, right?
So we add
Yes.
So you'll add. Sales return debit how much?
396.
Purchase return debit how much?
396 as well.
Here there is nothing.
Oh
Only
yeah,
190.
190. So there will also be a suspense.
Yes. Suspense credit how much?
Suspense. 198.
The total of this both.
Oh. 594.
594. Are you all with me?
Yeah, miss.
Okay, fine. Read the next one.
A payment to Sophie $93 had been recorded as $39 in Sophie's account.
Sorry.
So wrong amounts.
Payment to Sophie 93. What would be the entry for payment to Sophie?
Cash bank credit, Sophie debit.
Cash bank debit, Sophie.
Credit.
Credit.
You're paying, right?
Yeah.
If you
So
pay, money
Sophie's
comes
debit.
in or goes out.
Cash
Out.
bank is credit.
Cash bank is credit.
Yeah.
So Sophie will be
Debit.
how much?
93.
Okay. What did
No,
you
no,
do
39
wrong?
miss.
Incorrect. It will be Sophie 93, right?
Oh yeah.
What is the wrong that you did?
We recorded it as 39.
We recorded Sophie debit 39. What will
Miss,
be the reverse?
we don't write cash bank credit.
Is there any mistake you did in cash?
Didn't we record it as 39?
Where is the error done?
In Sophie's account.
So what will you take into picture?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The reverse will be what?
Sophie
Sophie
credit 30.
39.
Sophie credit 39. What will be the rectification? One credit, one debit.
Sophie
Minus
debit.
How much?
93 minus 39, 54.
What credit?
Sophie.
Suspense.
Suspense credit 54. Are you with me?
Yes, miss.
Yeah.
With this, you can also make a suspense account. Can you or can't you?
Yes,
Yes,
miss.
Suspense account on the 31st of August had difference in trial balance, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
On the debit side.
How much?
273.
Okay. 273.
Miss, which date do we put the difference on trial balance?
The date that they told you.
31st.
Now in your rectification entry, you will only see suspense. Second entry.
Oh.
So
Suspense
wages debit.
Sorry?
Wages on the debit side.
Yeah. Suspense what?
Debit.
Suspense,
Debit.
debit. So on the debit of suspense account, you will write 300. And here you will write wages. Okay? Again,
Miss, what's the date?
suspense.
Is it the same
Yep.
date?
No date you have to write now. Again, suspense.
Savannah.
Yeah, so on the debit of suspense, you will write Savannah. Suspense credit. So on the credit of suspense, you will write those two opposite numbers.
Sales return and purchase return.
On this, you will again put this date over here. August 31. On the credit of this, you will write Sophie. Suspense credit. So on the credit of suspense, you will write Sophie. And 99.99%, because you already have the difference in trial balance given to you, this account should get tallied. It is 648.
Yeah, miss.
Are you with me?
Yes.
After the journal, they have asked you, show the effect of error on the gross profit and on the profit for the year. So we need this. Effect on error on the gross profit and the profit for the year. There is a rule, do you remember?
Yeah, miss. All
Income-
expenses and income which are debit, we subtract.
Income credit and expense credit,
We add.
we add. And
Income and expenses which are debit, we subtract.
income debit and expense debit, you will subtract. But this is if you want to find the correct profit, right?
Yeah.
If you want to find the correct profit. So if you want to find the correct profit, and if in your rectification you have this, either income is credit or expense is credit, it will be added. Income debit, expense debit, it will be subtracted. But here they don't want us to find the correct profit. Do they want us to find the correct profit?
No.
They want effect of the error. What do they want? Effect of
Effect
error.
of the.
So when they have the effect of error, I'm repeating again. When they want you to find the effect of error, you will do just the opposite, because this is for correction. This is for what? Correction. For effect of error, when this is there, you will just do the opposite, here minus and here plus. Are you with me?
Yes.
You with me?
Yes, miss.
Now tell me. Wages. Wages is an expense, right?
Yeah.
Expense credit.
Minus.
So you will do minus. Now tell me, does wages come in the gross profit section or it comes in the other expenses section?
Profit for the year section.
It comes in the profit for the year section. So because the wages account is undercast, it will reduce the profit. Are you with
Miss,
me?
what do you mean undercast?
Forget that. You just see this rule.
Okay.
Okay? Expenses credit. They want the effect of error. They don't want you to correct it. If you correct it, you will do this. And effect of error, you will do this.
Yes.
Okay?
Okay, miss.
Come on over here. Is there any income or expense, debit or credit?
No,
No?
no,
Are you with me?
yes.
Okay, fine. Come on. Now over here. Come on. Sales return. Sales return, sales is income. So sales return is just like what?
Expense?
Expense. Very good. Expense is debited.
Yeah.
Here,
Yes.
expense is debited and income is also debited.
So add
So what will you do? You'll do just the opposite. You will add. Okay?
gross profit section.
Which section? Profit for the year section or gross profit section?
Gross profit.
Gross profit section. So because of this error, your gross profit is more, so automatically profit for the year will be more.
Miss what?
If because of this error, gross profit is more, automatically profit for the year will be more.
Okay.
Are you with me?
Yes.
Third error has no effect. Are you with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Come on, next, fifth error.
It has no effect.
Any income or expenses there?
No.
So no effect. Okay. Now please understand this one thing very clearly. There are two things in this. If they want you to correct the profit, or they ask you to find corrected profit, then what will you go and see? You will go and see your rectified entries, your rectification entries. And in that, if there is income credit, expense credit, what will you do?
Add.
And if there is income debit, expense debit, what will you do? Subtract.
Correct.
Okay, fine. If they ask you to correct the profit. But if they ask you effect of profit, I'm repeating again, if they ask you what?
Effect of profit.
If they ask you effect of profit, you will just do the opposite of it. Effect on profit. Okay? Are you with me?
Yes, miss.
Another thing you need to understand is they've given you these two sections. So you need to clearly analyze whether that income or expense belongs to the gross profit section or the other expense and income section. So if the gross profit is plus or minus, the profit for the year will automatically get impacted.
So miss, if the profit for the year is more, so basically the gross profit is also more.
If gross profit is more, profit is more. Because profit for the year follows after gross profit.
Yeah.
But if there is some which is impacting only this and not this, so it will be only over here. It
Okay.
won't come here. Okay. So with this, we complete errors also. Nothing else, right?
No,
Yeah.
miss.
Okay. There's also question number 4, October, November 23, paper 21.